the place where Filipinos courageously took a last stand against enemy forces in World War II. Today, another revolution is changing Bataan. Armed with determination and in love in a place they call home, Bataan is now on the rise, ready to soar to the endless opportunities. In the heart of these ongoing ascent lies Mariveles, the industrial capital of Bataan, where economic and business activities are evident. Located at the southernmost tip of Bataan Peninsula, it is bounded in the east by Manila Bay and the South China Sea. Mariveles is the home of the first economic zone, the Bataan Economic Zone, strengthened with the presence of the country's largest oil refinery and petrochemical complex. Mariveles, one of the most attractive venues for business expansion, industrialization, and globalization. In Mariveles, the potentials are endless. The biggest names in business, the hottest consumer brands, the latest technologies. A world of possibilities await us. The world is our market. Our competition is not the free-port zones of our country, but the export processing zones and the free-port zones of the world. Our country's goal is to achieve global competitiveness, especially in our corner of the world. Our strategy is to strengthen each of our country's processing zones to achieve global competitiveness. For us here in Bataan, our job is to strengthen the Bataan Export Processing Zone and bring the country's first export processing zone up to world standards. We are Bataan, and we are on the rise. Our strengths: rich agricultural lands and our natural resources, beautiful undiscovered beaches, a perfect complement for spas and medical tourism. Our valiant past lends itself to a thriving historical tourism industry and other new industries that cater to the world's new business lifestyles. A strategic location, constant road constructions, bridges, infrastructure, and linkages are in the plans and are underway. By sea, the world-class Diosdado Macapagal Cruise Terminal. By land, the North Luzon Express Tollway and newly opened ultra-modern Subic-Clark-Tarlac Expressway, or SC-TEX, that cuts travel time significantly, provides alternative access from Central Luzon to the Diosdado Macapagal International Airport. All these are designed to make the Philippines a mega logistic and transshipment hub in the Asia-Pacific region, and the most precious natural resource we can offer: our people. A people with the energy and the passion for our promising future. Highly trainable workforce, industrious, energized, and motivated to be part of Bataan's rise. To achieve our goals, we are targeting the following industries: the petrochemical industry, the most notable and newly inaugurated facility in Limay, Petron's polymer-grade propylene recovery unit, an important component in the manufacture of plastics, rubber, and other synthetic products. Estimated to produce 140,000 metric tons of propylene, which will boost the local petrochemical industry and benefit other vital downstream manufacturing sectors.
Petron Bataan Refinery's Petro FCC unit is the first of its kind in the world. And right now, we are the only company or the only refinery that can locally produce the propylene product, which is the feedstock to the petrochemicals industry.
The booming and huge potential of the ICT industries, business process outsourcing, call centers, the medical transcription industry, historical tourism. We are ready to take on the world as we revitalize and modernize the Bataan Economic Zone. Our strategy to reach our goal, House Bill 1425, an act converting the Bataan Economic Zone into the Bataan Special Economic Zone and Freeport. House Bill 1425 will give impetus to the much-needed development of the Bataan Export Processing Zone. An act will enable Bataan to compete with the world. These will benefit the investors and will win over locators from all over the world.
Magandang nilalaman ng House Bill 1425. It would benefit the people of Maribeles. Dadami ang locators, dadami ang mga factory dito, trabahador o manggagawa ay dadami rin.
The creation of a special authority, thus allowing an administration of its own, cutting time of unnecessary processing and documentations.
So you need to have a strong authority. For instance, if you make investments outside, if you build a factory outside, one, you probably have to talk to the Department of Agrarian Reform kung agricultural pa yung area, so you have to convert it. Then you have to talk to the BOI for incentives. You have to talk to the local government unit for permits and licenses. So it's so very difficult for an investor to get through. Here in Subic, you only talk to one administration. So we're able to give them a yes or a no quickly.
Diyan po sa bill, magkakaroon ng special authority solely dedicated for the interest of the locators, the zone, and that would market, that would develop the economic zone para maging competitive at para maging world-class. Kailangan talaga nakaputok.
A declared Freeport Zone allows separate customs territory, so Bataan Economic Zone can ensure the free flow of goods and capital into and out of the country.
A free port per se is a territory. The special economic zone and a free port, to be honest, if you're talking about just manufacturing, are the same. But if you're talking about tourism enterprises, you're talking about trading activities, logistics activities, you're talking about even duty-free operations, ganyan. Those aren't allowed in a special economic zone. So there's far more incentives, far more range of activities that may be offered in a free port zone. If Maribeles becomes a free port zone or is granted special incentives where it's able to develop as well, then you have maganda kasi you have several horses. Diba? If kung may karera ka, mas magandang madaming kabayo.
Enough appropriation of funds for the continuous development and improvement of the facilities and operations are among the many investor-friendly special features of House Bill 1425. All these to ensure that Bataan has what it takes to win in this highly competitive yet lucrative market. As we learn from our country's experience with the highly successful Subic Ecozone, we will bring up to speed our own progress in Bataan.
Now is the time to help Bataan reach its full potential to be an international trade port. House Bill 1425 can make Bataan part of the global strategy of our country.
It will translate into employment for our people and endless investment opportunities. It will contribute to our country's economy. Here in Bataan, we are determined to take our rightful place in the dynamic world business arena, not only because of our valiant past, but because of our single vision of a prosperous future.
We are Bataan, dedicated to our glorious past and committed to our victorious future. Be part of the rise of Bataan.